Hello everybody! Brian BKO here coming at you again with this Banjo Kazooie part, I think it's 15. Hopefully it's 15. If it's not, then I'm fucking up. In the last part, we finished Freezeezy Peak, or almost finished what we could, and now we're going into Gobi's Valley. That's right. I think this is World 6, I believe. Find one move. Nah, not too hard. One move. The glitch in the camera. I've never had this problem before, only when I'm recording. Whatever. Hey, let's talk to that weird depressed emo tree over there. Let's see. What does he got to say? Trunker wants rain. Shriveling up. How's your nuts, bark breath? That is, it's a bit nasty. It's a bit suggestive. It's a bit, yeah, it's a bit, yeah. I remember seeing this series about, it's called Banjo Kazooie Rated E, where it goes through some of the dialogue, and some of the things that that just passed me by as a kid, like that. That's one of the big examples I remember. It's just weird, like how they got away with it too. It's just ridiculous. So anyway, we're in an Egyptian-themed level here. Very, very, very funny. Very, very cool. I don't know why I said funny, because I'm a moron. Blah, up here. And we're just gonna go over here, and look, it's a big dog. My nose is all blocked up. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry for no commentary there. So I just got finished watching a commentary from Task Force 141 Ghost, or TF 141 Ghost, however you want to call him. And he brings up a good point. Like last video, I think it was last video or the video before, I was talking about Wings of Redemption and the Twitter beef. But what he said was, why can't we put this positive energy that we use in the community, or at least the COD community? I consider myself somewhat in the COD community, but I don't post videos of it. So I'm basically kind of playing like devil's advocate. I'm part of it, but I'm not. Again, it's kind of weird. I think I am, at least. But anyway, he says, why can't we channel this energy into other things, into better objects, like better things to do. Basically, he's telling us, why can't we use our energy to do something a little bit better for us? Hold on, I'll just do this first. We have to fly through these rings, and we can we win the game. Yeah. Basically, oh shit, they're Skyping me. Okay. Now, what he's saying, like, why can't we use this energy for something a lot better? Well, it really just depends on who you talk to. It depends on, exactly, it depends on who you talk to. Because if you talk to certain people, and, you know, let's say somebody gets partnered for the first time, everyone comes in and joins in the celebration. They're happy. Then again, YouTube, okay. Now, this is something to do with human psychology, so bear with me a little bit on this. I may sound a bit pretentious, but here we go. Humans... Okay. See, they only joke around. Ha ha ha, very funny. See, this is what happens. They're joking around, and I'm trying to do something serious. Okay, so... we do. Like, the human psychology... I don't know why I just said we do there. But we get our first Jiggy here. But... human psychology has always been drawn to drama. Always been drawn to fighting, to war, to bloodshed. It's just ironic that Call of Duty's what brings us all together, because that's... what is that? What's the backdrop of it? War! And what do we do with each other? We war with each other! Most of the time. I'm not saying everyone should war with each other. I'm not saying everyone does war with each other. It's just that a lot of people tend to war with each other, which is very problematic. when it comes to the betterment of the community. What people should do is try and give praise. Like he said, give shout-outs to people that deserve them. Absolutely right. Am I gonna say I deserve them? Well, that's your choice. Personally, I think I do, but no, that's not what this is about. It's for the betterment of us, the betterment of the self. If you ever played Bioshock 2, that phrase gets used a lot. The betterment of the self. You help yourself. Some people like to help themselves before they can help others, which is a problem. In this community, it's very prevalent that they like to help themselves to other, like, drama, alright? They see that as an opportunity. It's not an opportunity, it's a problem. It's not something that should be looked at in a positive light. It should be looked on as a negative light. But the thing is that humans are drawn to this. We're drawn to drama. Think about all the reality shows. What's on there? Drama and fighting. It's absolutely ridiculous. But we as a society, we as human beings, we're drawn to that. It entertains us. So that's why I never think it will go away. If it does go away, that's going to require a lot of changing, not on just one person, but on the betterment of society itself. Because once society changes, then the views of other people change. And once that happens, everyone gets better. Everyone changes their ideologies. And once they change their ideologies, we can get away from this stigma of being drawn to drama, being drawn to trouble. Which I'm not gonna play devil's advocate. I'm not gonna lie. I have been an advocate of drama. Alright? I've actually promoted drama before, alright? I've actually been in drama before with my old channel. But I kept it to a level where I didn't want it to go out of hand. It did go out of hand, regardless of what I wanted. That's not my problem. I tried to keep it as classy as possible. But that's enough of that, okay? We as people, we're drawn together by this simple subject of just playing a game. But sometimes it goes much more than that. It's almost like school, if you think about it. Because in school, I always had the same problem. Granted, I was never in drama. I tended to keep away from that. I did help people with, like, problems. But nothing to the fact where I got myself involved in drama. I was usually the guy that still am, because I still am in high school. I'm the guy that usually likes to joke around, the guy that always has fun. And if you play with me, and you see these my Let's Plays, it's prevalent that I'm a fun-loving guy. Granted, I get angry sometimes, but that's how I have fun. Anger is my way of having fun with some people. Some people enjoy anger. I enjoy it. I'm not violent. I'm just loud. There's a difference between that. But anyway, we have this little memory puzzle here. It's nothing really hard. I remember... this really isn't hard. Just get rid of him, and it's absolutely a cakewalk. You have 100 seconds. Really easy. I believe 2 of them are next to each other. These aren't it. I do not remember the order of these. I do not remember if they're in a specific way. I know where this one is, though. It's over here. So, we have to better ourselves before we better anyone else, if that makes any sense. Before we start the betterment of society, we have to look inside ourselves and change first. Change starts with us, alright? We are the catalyst of change. We can change people. By the way we act, we can change some people, especially big YouTubers. They can change people. They have influence. They have power over the young. If you have power over the young, you have power over impressionable minds. You can change their ideologies very, very easily. Which is which could be a positive, but it could also be a detriment to some people. Because once that happens, if you try and change people for the worse, they grow up with that ideology, and they grow up passing it down to their generation. And once they do that, how are we supposed to help ourselves when we are teaching the young lessons that we shouldn't even follow? And this is what these YouTubers are doing. Some of these YouTubers are doing. They're giving off bad examples to impressionable kids, which is horrible for the future. Because then, once those kids grow up, they become adults. And then when you try and have civil conversations with them, as adult to an adult, from one adult to another, it's going to be very difficult. Because they're going to be stuck in this pseudo-ideology of being very negative towards people. Using these... I'm not going to describe how these ideologies affect people, but it's just that, like, certain things you say will affect people in the future, whether you think so or not. That's why people have to think before they speak, alright? Because one word, one bad word, one bad phrase spoken to another person will get you in a lot of trouble. Even if you don't think it was trouble. Alright? But let's calm down and focus on the game, shall we? I spent about the entire goddamn commentary, or the goddamn commentary, talking about this crap. And I forgot we were playing the game here. I thought we were supposed to have fun. What the hell happened? Don't worry about that, alright? We'll have fun. This is Bottle's move. The running shoes. Remember the running shoes you saw in Freeze Easy Peak? Now we can actually use them. Give us energy. You've now learned all the moves in the game. Basically, we've learned everything from here on out. That means we are set for life in this game. We're set for life. But we're going to be set for life in the next episode, because I think I'm going to call it quits here. In this part, I rambled on about the COD community in general, and how ideologies, and ideologies of people, and I was very pretentious, so I apologize if you find it a bit pretentious, but I did find it a bit insightful. I hope you guys find it too. So, this is One Shot You Die 55, Brian BKO, signing off. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, really appreciate it. Peace.